up, guys? CJ from CJ's Ways here. Today we are going to be telling a story that my mom told me about a crazy Karen. So, without further ado, make sure to like and subscribe, and let's get right into it. I like to party! So, just one thing, guys. This is not my story. It is my mom's story from when she worked at a sushi restaurant. So, yeah. So, pretty much, my mom was on her normal shift. Let's just call my mom... Let's call her Kara for this. So, Kara was on her shift, right? And so she was going, and she was a little bit tired. It was a little late, it was kind of nighttime. And there was this family there. They looked normal, so she asked what they want, and one of them, ordered, some California rolls, and then somebody else ordered, I think it was a dragon roll or something like that. So, she brought out their food, and then she went on her break. So she comes back from her break 20 minutes later, and she notices that they're all done. So she asks how their food was and stuff, if they need anything, and they ask for some water. So she gets the water, and she goes, and it's just normal, She just brings them her water, and then she comes back and she's like, "Are you guys all done?" And they're like, "Yes." So she gives them their payment check. So they give them the card, and pretty much they each split a little bit of it, except the kids. I think it was a family of 6 or something like that. So pretty much she went and she ran the card through. She came back and dropped it off. So she's sitting there, she's going to other tables, and then Kara realizes that the family is still there, they haven't left. And so she finds that a little odd. She just says to herself, oh, maybe they're just waiting or whatever to do something. Maybe they have another family member that they're going to meet up there. So it's a little odd, but she doesn't think much of it. And so there's this guy at the table. I'd say he was in his 30s or 40s. And let's call this guy Kevin. So this Kevin is just sitting there. He's talking with his family. Then she doesn't notice anything off. Kara doesn't notice anything off. But then later, maybe 20 minutes later, they come back, and they've already paid for their food. So, it's not like they could get anything else. I mean, they could get stuff to go or whatever. But he's this Kevin walks up and is like, "Where's our refills?" And so Kara is really confused. She's like, "I'm sorry?" And then this guy, here, let me try to do a voiceover of this Kevin. He's like, "Where's our refills?" Or something like that. That's how I imagined him. I'm not too sure. But pretty much, she's like, "For what?" And he's like, "Oh, for our food." And then she is like, "There's no refills for food." So he goes on this rant, yada, yada, yada. And then he's like, "Okay, well, could we have refills for our drinks?" So, obviously she can't be like, "No, I don't think you deserve them." So she says, "Yes." And so pretty much she brings out the drinks, and they're all sitting there, and pretty much she notices that the dishes haven't been gotten. And so she's like, "Oh, can I take these from you?" And he's like, "Yeah, you should have taken them sooner." So she takes them, and then she takes them back, takes them to the kitchen. And then pretty much they had paid, and yada, yada, yada. So they had paid for their food, and it was very ironic that they had paid, and then they expected to get refills on their drink after they were supposed to leave after they got paid. So thanks for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe, and till next time, see you later.